would like to start this vlog by showing you this picture of what used to be family time in the not so distant past. Before, family time means the entire family gathering in front of the television screen in the living room, watching one TV program at the same time. That changed dramatically with the advent of social media and portable devices. Now, the modern family watches TV while each family member is also looking at a device of their own. The modern family or the modern media consumer is a multi-screen person. For parenting advocates, they call the mobile device as the other parent. A recently conducted Pew Research study show that majority of parents surveyed said parenting is harder today than it was 2 decades ago. Parents surveyed said smartphones are potentially more harmful to children than any other device. Parents say they are concerned that their child might even spend too much time on screens, and they have even reached out to doctors for help. Another study conducted in 2020 also confirmed that attention spans are getting shorter because of modern technology, especially because of video sharing apps like YouTube and TikTok and microblogging site Twitter, where users are forced to read shorter texts and watch shorter videos. These technologies, which were intended to make communication faster and easier, are instead the cause why we don't communicate well nowadays. The internet in general is flooded with so much information that should help us become better informed and more knowledgeable. In a September 2015 article in Forbes magazine, Bernard Marr estimated that about 1.7 megabytes of new information will be created every second for every human being on the planet by the year 2020. The total accumulated digital universe of data is 4.4 zettabytes in 2015 to around 44 zettabytes by 2020. So how big is that? Think of 44 trillion gigabytes. On the flip side of the exponential growth of online information, we have witnessed that not everything posted and shared and amplified online can be beneficial to us all. In a December 2016 Pew Research study, 23% of Americans said they have shared a made-up news story, with 14% saying they shared a story they knew was fake at the time, and 16% having shared a story they later realized was fake. Meanwhile, 64% believe fake news causes a great deal of confusion. A 2021 study found that there is a direct correlation between information overload and consumers' vulnerability to fake news sharing during the COVID-19 pandemic. When stressed by a mass of information, like when experiencing information strain, consumers are less able to make sense of the information they see online and are more likely to engage in unverified information. Q's 2021 experiments revealed that information overload can alone explain why disinformation can become viral. Online popularity does not necessarily mean quality. This is how search engines and social media handle information. This is how they feed you information. Nobel Prize-winning economist and psychologist Herbert A. Simon put it aptly in his 1971 essay. And he said, "What information consumes is rather obvious. It consumes the attention of its recipients. Hence, a wealth of information creates a poverty of attention and a need to allocate that attention efficiently among the overabundance of information resources that might consume it." Because of the democratization of online information, Menser and Hills in 2020 said that by decreasing the cost of information, we may have decreased the value of information and invited its adulteration. To restore the health of our information ecosystem, we must understand the vulnerabilities of our overwhelmed minds and how the economics of information can be leveraged to protect us from being misled. We need to be more vigilant and conscious as digital information producers and consumers. This must be approached from a systems perspective, as we have proven that technology companies cannot be left alone to guide policy, but rather the common good of humanity using information and communication technologies must be the ethical standard for these companies, policymakers, educators, and even by internet users. The worldwide pandemic of disinformation is as deadly as a threat of nuclear annihilation and climate change. We need to act now. Thank you very much for watching my vlog. This has been Romero Lopez.